Hi, I'm Debi Peverill, and you're listening to a post on pricing and profitability. Today I'm exploring the topic of what are you actually selling. So in a business, you have an idea of what you're selling, but it's possible that your customers are actually buying something different. My example in my accounting practice is I sell tax returns. People come in, I do their tax returns, they pay me, all is well. I don't think that most of my clients actually buy a tax return. What they are looking to buy is peace of mind. They want somebody else to do the return so they don't have to worry about dealing with Canada Revenue Agency. They're not concerned that the return isn't done correctly. And if CRA has any questions, then they call me. They don't call the client. And that is probably worth more than just the idea of how good a tax return it is. So if you're thinking about your business, what is it that attracts clients to you? What is it that your clients think they're actually buying? And you can find them. You can ask people, why did you pick me? And you find out what they focus on when they're talking to you. So once you have an idea of what it is that is attracting your clients, you want to take a look at your marketing material, particularly your website, and make sure that it is focused in on the reasons that people come and pick your business. One of the things that I see that's wrong with a lot of marketing material is it talks about the person, like me, or the business. So, if I'm sending out marketing material that says Debbie has 40 years experience in tax returns and holds a Bachelor of, blah, blah, blah. Who cares about that? People really only care about how you're going to help them. Because generally we all are our own islands and we care about things that impact us, not so much about other people. So one of the exercises I've suggested people do is print out some of the pages of their website, or you can do it on your screen if you want, and take 2 colors of highlighter and highlight when you talk about your business in one color, and when you talk about your customer or what you can do for your customer in another color. So let's say when you talk about you, it's pink, when you talk about the customer, it's green. Then you take a look at this page when you're done. It should be more green than pink, right? Because if you're going to attract clients, you're going to have to talk to them about things that they really, really care about. So every business, in order to be successful, has to solve a problem for someone. And if your business doesn't solve anybody's problems, then it's not going to be a successful business. And this kind of thing is always changing. There's that big word, disintermediation, where some businesses that used to be very profitable are no longer very profitable because people can do things themselves. We always talk about travel agents when we talk about disintermediation. That, used to be if you wanted to fly, a simple thing, if I'm going from Halifax to Toronto, I used to have to call a travel agent and get them to do it, and they'd make $50 on that sale. Now, of course, mostly, if I'm doing something that simple, I don't call a travel agent, and I can do a good job myself of searching for the flights and searching for hotels and finding the things I need. So the easy part of making money as a travel agent has kind of gone away. There's still ways to make money as a travel agent. When I do complicated things, or I'm going out of the country, I would use a travel agent because they know what they're doing. The amount they charge is not so much compared to the benefit I get. So what problem do you solve for your customer? Because you need to identify that. If there isn't a problem being solved, then there isn't going to be a business making money. And lastly, who is your client? Sometimes I do work that people need but they don't want. A lot of times when I'm teaching a group of business owners about pricing or taxes or whatever, they aren't paying me directly, because even though most business owners would benefit from knowing more about their financial statements or their tax returns, they don't actually want to spend any time doing that, so they wouldn't pay me directly. But who I do have as customers are nonprofit organizations who deal with business owners and give the business owner the course for free, and they pay me. So there's a possibility when you're looking at your business that the services you want to render to somebody, perhaps they're not interested in buying it or paying you for it, but they would be interested if it was free. You just have to find some way to fund it. So focus on what it is you're selling. Figure out what problem you solve for your customers and make sure that your marketing material focuses in on that, and you'll make more money.